2023, I remember very well. And thereafter, EMP took charge in terms of managing the project. As part of the facility, EMP was supposed to be funding the project of $500,000 every month because Azumah had certain cash flow challenges. So since October 2023, EMP came in every month with $500,000 to fund the operations of Azumah. However, as part of the acquisition arrangement, EMP was supposed to pay some $50 million. The total acquisition price is $100 million, as said by Sam Jonah. EMP was supposed to pay some $50 million as of June 2024. However, they still went on to be funding Azumah operations. June 2024 came in, and there were a few challenges. But as part of the arrangement, when that payment does not come through, there's a 4%, there's a penalty charge which applies as you get on. In addition to paying that $50 million, which is the first payment option, there's a second payment option making up the $100 million, which comes in on June 30, 2026. So for the whole acquisition process, EMP is supposed to pay $100 million in 2 installments. First, June 2024, and then June 2026. As chair of the Azumah Finance Committee, I was charged with raising both debt and equity to finance the project. We went on thereafter approached EBID, Minerals Income and Investment Fund. As of July or August 2024, Minerals Income and Investment Fund has not been corrected in the date. But before the change of government, the fund had agreed to invest some $45 million in Azumah in terms of $30 million in equity and $50 million in royalties. Fast forward, we come all the way down here. As government changed hands, we scaled back a bit on the government, brief coming into the fund, and engineers and planners opted to do this whole thing alone because they didn't want that perceived political inclusion in the whole transaction. So Mr. Ibrahim Amai and the engineers and planners, his directors, they resolved to do this project all by themselves. Fast forward, that is where we got to EBID. We have been working with EBID over a year, or over 2 years. On this particular project. In actual fact, they were the first to go to the site in the Asegara mine, and then they fast-tracked the whole process. For 2 years, the project was on. It's been back for due diligence, other legal, financial due diligence, things, everything done, and that is where we find ourselves today. It's very important to put on record that today's acquisition, or the signing, the purported signing and the acquisition, the subsequent acquisition, makes a lot of difference in the acquisition process that Azumah has gone through. Because herein lies the fact that in addition to acquiring the entity, there's funding available to the tune of $245 million to develop the mine. It's not just an acquisition, maybe this is just